When you look at successful zero trust programs, what qualities do you see? What characteristics are working for government agencies from Verizon's perspective?
Yeah, thanks, Luke. A lot of this is coming from the collaboration and what we're seeing and how this works, and taking a full view of this journey that we're all on, and how we're looking at it, not just from the technology itself and how it's we need to be able to leverage that into the environment, but how do you then look at it from the culture, the processes, the people, because all these things are elements which need to be able to change and be part of this journey to be able to make sure that we're successfully deploying and getting these things into that environment. Because if you're not able to look at how the culture is going to be adapted to that, how do we then adapt all of our processes and our planning, how we handle the budgeting that's going to happen into here, then it'll be a lot of really cool technology that's not going to be able to be leveraged properly to be able to support this. We're seeing a lot of really good things happening with this, is not only how do we work together from the vendor and the customer side of the standpoint, but how this is also proliferating into multiple segments of the American community as well. We're seeing a lot of how this is zero trust architecture. How do these standards be filtered into the place like the defense industrial base? How do we see it being filtered into the critical infrastructure? And how do we then leverage this even down to the American people? Because as we all know, there's the president has out the Infrastructure Fund Act, which has getting broadband everywhere. That's including small businesses, end users, the government itself. How do we make sure that everybody has that equal access, equal connectivity? But on top of that, these executive orders are also making sure that not only are we trying to get this out there, but how do we make sure that we're securing that, and everyone has the responsibility of taking that security and making sure that we're protecting all the assets and all the data that we have that's going across the nation. So, there's a lot of really good work that's going on with how do we then, work together, look at this full zero trust journey as an end-to-end view from technology, people, processes, and then how do we make sure that it's working not just for the federal government, but for the federal government, all the pieces of the nation that it's touching, so that we're protecting our